Hey friend, welcome. I am so excited to share a throwback thrift haul, that's what I'm calling it, video where I'm going to go back to a video from about 3 months ago where I had a haul from a thrift store and share with you what has actually sold. And this was what I called a small but mighty haul, and there were only 14 items from 2 different thrift stores. I spent right about $50, and we're going to talk about what actually sold. There's some goodies in this one. I thought that I might make about $500. Spoiler alert, I did not, but we will talk about that at the end. So the first thing that sold, I'm not going to go back in the order of the video. I'm just going to go through the order of when they sold, but make sure you check out that video if you haven't yet. They were really good. It was good stuff. So the first with this Saint Ané, and unfortunately it sold, well, not unfortunately, but it sold really fast. The video posted on August 17th. My date in my spreadsheet says I bought everything on August 10th. This sold on August 12th. So within 2 days, and probably I didn't actually list it until the 11th or the 12th. But it was a like vintage sequin top, and honestly I don't remember, so hopefully I will have something here demonstrating. It sold for $20.90. That's not a lot, but my profit was $10.83. So I'm just going to tell you right now, when I am telling you the number that it sold for, that's what they paid for the item and their cost of shipping, because that is everything that comes to me. I don't get their taxes, so I don't worry about that. eBay worries about that. I should tell you, I sell on eBay. I don't know if I said that. And actually, did I even introduce myself? I'm Jen. Hi. I've been selling for just over a year and I have so much fun. I mostly sell clothes on eBay. So I'm telling you what they sold or what they paid for the item, their shipping, minus what I paid in fees, what I paid in shipping, and my cost of goods. So that shirt cost me $2 at the store that I bought it. Then I sold a Victoria's Secret gold label nightie, I think. That, again, sold more than 90 days ago. I'm not going to be able to show you that exact sold comp, but please just trust me. I'm not lying to you. I promise. It sold for $19.20. If I was going to lie, I'd make that much bigger number. I paid $5 for it. My profit was $7.59. I had heard Victoria's Gold's label was like fantastic. In my experience, it's not. And when I look up comps, it's not. I didn't look up comps on this. So that's my number one tip. Always, always, always look up your comps and your sell-through rate. If you don't know what that means, you're going to take you're going to look on your platform of choice. I use eBay because that's what I primarily sell on. I look up the item. In this case, I looked up like vintage or Victoria's Secret gold label 90 or whatever. And you can see how many are listed. You can filter by size, by color, things like that. And then this is the important part, filter by sold. And then you can see how many have sold versus how many are listed, and you can see how much money they're actually selling for. Some things might be listed for hundreds of dollars, but if they're only selling for 20 or 30 bucks, then that's what they're gonna sell for. Okay, PSA is over. This was Howler Brothers, and I just saw it in the store and I thought, oh, that's cool. Certainly I can get, 20 bucks for it. Oh my goodness. Howler Brothers is amazing. I will absolutely keep an eye out for this, and maybe you will too. It was $5 in the thrift store. The buyer paid $135.15, and my profit on it was $99.87. Oh my goodness. It did take about 6 weeks, it looks like to sell. I don't care. I'll wait 6 weeks for $100. That's great. And then I found Johnny Was, and I live in a small town in the Midwest. We have a lot of thrift stores, but I don't usually find like nice brands. So Johnny was amazing. This was like a bamboo's not cotton. I was going to say bamboo cotton. It was bamboo. It was just a t-shirt. It was no embroidery on it whatsoever. Johnny is kind of known for embroidery, but I paid $2.50 for it. It was actually on a clearance rack. Amazing. I sold it for $58.95 and my profit was $41.56. Oh my goodness. So the next thing was a Carhartt flannel, like a plaid flannel. I paid $8. No, I'm not going to do that again. But I had just sold like very quickly a Carhartt flannel for, I don't know, like $35 or something. And so I was kind of on the high from that. And I was like, sure, $8 is fine. Well, this one took almost 2 months to sell. It didn't sell immediately. However, it sold for $31.55. But it was heavier weight, so I had to ship it priority. So my profit was only $11.51. If I had paid $5, $2 for that, my profit would have been much more. I will tell you, just in the past 2 months, actually not long after that, I bought a bunch of Carhartt plaid button-up shirts. Some of them were flannel, some of them were just like work shirts, and I paid $5 a piece for them. I think that's probably my limit on just button-ups from Carhartt. I love Carhartt, not so much their jeans. Their outerwear, yes. Button-up shirts, I've had some good success with. This was like a vintage embroidered like cornucopia denim shirt. The brand was nothing. It was like Casey Coleman or something. I don't even remember. But it took 2 months to sell. It sold for $24.20 and it sold for $3. It sold the beginning of October, which is exactly when someone would want a cornucopia on their shirt. So my profit was $12.60. That one was really cool. I will tell you that I have bought other denim embroidered vintage shirts. Really excited about them. And like, this is the only one that sold. So maybe it's the fall themed. I think if I found like Christmas or specifically themed ones, I might still buy them. And definitely, you know, for the lower cost of goods. I paid $3. I don't know if I said that. This was a Purdue University pullover and it was nice. It was in really good condition. I paid $2.90 for it at a Goodwill. It sold in about 2.5 months for $37.10 and my profit was $24.60. So that's fantastic. These I was kind of, when I saw them, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. They were like yoga pants, but they had fringe on them. The brand was Tea Party, like the letter T, Party, and they took about 2.5 months to sell. I paid $4 for those. They sold for $39 even, and my profit was $22.39. Then there was a Talbot's striped dress. I actually found 2 Talbot's dresses that I think they were both new with tags. I don't remember for sure if this one was, the other one was, but I paid $4.70 for it. And it took, this one just sold like a few weeks ago. So what is that? 3.5 months to sell. It sold for $39, which is decent. And my profit is $17. And I don't know why I have a 4 up here. It sold for $17.64. So, or that was my profit rather. So that was great. Let me tell you, let's see, that was 9 items that sold. I have 5 items that did not sell. The first was this Target brand knit beret. It was new with tags. I had to buy it because one of the stores I was at, I had like if you spend over this amount, you got an additional like 30% off. And I was like less than $1 from the amount. So I grabbed this beret for 60 cents. It ended up being with my coupon. It has not sold. I'm not really surprised. I mean, it's a Target brand knit beret. Then the other Talbot's dress, I paid $4.70 for and it has not sold. I found a Bowen Wright linen shirt I got this in August, kind of the end of linen season. I'm pretty confident it will sell again in the spring and summer. I spent $4 on that. I was really surprised about this, I would say La Serra. I don't know really how to say it, but this dress, it comped really well in the store. I paid $2.30 for it, but it has not sold. And then also these jeans, like Jeans, oh my goodness, I can't spell. Genes, like, like your jeans, like your DNA jeans. They were jogger pants. I actually found them in the scrub section. They also comped really well. Like the sell-through rate was high. I don't remember, it's been 4 months almost, but they still haven't sold. So $2.90 was what I paid for those. So if I go through my spreadsheet and I look at everything that sold and I add up all those profits, my profit was $248.59, way off from the $500 that I was hoping for. And even if the other 5 items sell, there's no way I'm gonna make $500 off of that, unfortunately. So maybe my title was clickbait, but I really think that I had added it up that I was gonna make $500. I don't really know. Okay, follow my math. It's a little wacky, but hear me out here. If I add my cost of goods back in, that gives me $285.59. But then I'm going to take the full amount because I paid for all of them. I didn't just pay for the ones that sold. So my profit minus that $50 that I initially paid was $235.69. I don't know. I'm pleased. I love that I sold that Howler Brothers and the Johnny Was. It was just really exciting. I think that's part of the reason I like reselling, is I like finding those like hidden gems. I was not expecting that when I went thrifting, and it was, a good surprise and certainly super fun to actually sell them. And they sold like in the same week. Did they? Yeah, they sold in the same week. So that was a good week for me. But yeah, so that's my throwback thrift haul. I'm going to do another one in January. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you've enjoyed this so far, please give me a like, a thumbs up. And you can also just check out another video. There should be one right here. And I'll see you soon.